I think yesterday I started my video with "It can't possibly get worse for Doctor Who." It's amazing. This has to be the biggest PR train wreck in history for entertainment business. I'm looking. I mean, there was the Captain Marvel Brie Larson thing that sunk that franchise. That's a pretty big. Maybe it is a bigger loss there. We have The Last Jedi sinking Star Wars. That was a big PR blunder. But this is weirder. I mean, it's just like they are attacking fans. They're being racist. They're goading people. And now Russell T. Davies is grooming children. He wants to come for your children, and he's being mask off about it, disgusting people. And these people should be, removed from polite society. Let's say that nicely. So our YouTube channel stays intact. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get into the news in just a moment. Gosh, crazy stuff going on with Doctor Who. It's very sad. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling science fiction author. And so I would urge you, instead of paying for Disney Plus or watching Doctor Who, to go and support my Stars Entwined space opera. This is a really good trilogy, and if you like just classic adventure storytelling, like classic Doctor Who or Babylon 5 or Star Trek Deep Space Nine, these sorts of things are what we're trying to bring back with what we've got going. I've got the whole trilogy on every format: audiobook, paperback, and Kindle for you to enjoy. I'm going to put this link directly in the description below. I've got whole web stores of tons of books. I've been doing this a long time, and we're a professional. We're not just making a one and done product here or something like that. I'm a writer first and YouTuber second. I'm not very good at YouTubing, I won't lie. Thank you guys for being here and checking out these. There's, like I said, grab the whole trilogy, enjoy it over the weekend. Really appreciate you guys. We've sold so many books this week. It's been amazing. And we're just going to keep going, just plowing out new books and competing with Russell T. Davies' poor writing that he's been, I don't know what happened to the guy. I mean, he's been reduced to just awful writing. But this is what the derangement does when you're into identity politics over all else. You just can't focus anymore. And that's what seems to be happening with Doctor Who. So we reported yesterday that Nikuti Gatwa was telling off longtime fans, saying, don't watch. He was telling everybody, he said, go out and touch grass. And he says that he doesn't want you to watch because he thinks you're a racist bigot. And he did this right after doing another interview where he was complaining that black actors were not getting roles as easily as white actors, and that all these people celebrate, quote, white mediocrity. He's playing the race card. He's playing the gender whatever card. I don't even know what you call these people anymore. There's the alphabet people card, and he's already blaming fans for the failure of Doctor Who. Now, we know that when he premiered on the 60th anniversary special with David Tennant, that it didn't do very well. People didn't like it. It was a terrible episode, and the whole bi-generation thing is a slap in the face of fans. Again, bad writing from Russell T. Davies, who threw that in there. And look, he did that intentional. Bi-generation. He means bisexual generation. And he's trying to promote that, and he's using a regeneration tactic, which is literally just him, I guess, just shooting out of David Tennant. It was weird. And why is he black? It doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's not how genetics works, but okay. We can so much for science fiction. And this bad writing is just upsetting fans, and it's just because it's so poorly done, and it's designed to agitate fans. Russell T. Davies has said as much. He said in interviews also that he's out there intentionally trying to do this just to piss you off. And this is the cynical and entitled nature of Hollywood. The people in film, in the entertainment industry, they're so entitled that, like, you better like it or else, bigot, is their attitude. And they want to do things that you hate because they hate you, and they want to spit on your franchise and say, you know what, it's mine, not yours. And they just have a complete disrespect for their customers. And it's really, really sad to watch them act like this, because they are just tearing things apart at the seams. And they've done so with Doctor Who already. Now, with this interview, it's even crazier because Russell T. Davies goes mask off, and I'm about to have my blood boil here, because it's not just about that. His agenda is far more important than the Who franchise, far more important than anything he's doing, and his agenda is to come for your children. And this is exactly what he says in his interview here. So Russell T. Davies is now pushing this, saying he wants to do this for children as young as 6 years old. And this is what he said to Variety. He says, there's criticism that Doctor Who is a show that appeals to children, and it is, and that a queer actor playing the Doctor will reach more kids than ever with its new home on Disney+, because Disney is, again, mostly a children's channel. This is disturbing idea to homophobes. Well, wait a minute. This is where you do the record scratch. I'll put that in the edit of this video. Right? How did we get here? You remember like 20 years ago when these people were out there and they're like, we just want our rights to be left alone as consenting adults in our own bedrooms, right? It was all about that, at least they said. And it was a lie, because SJWs always lie. It was actually about destroying the American family and destroying the world family, depopulating people. They're being used as pawns, really is what it is. And it's a part of the globalist agenda to do that. It really is. It's a satanic agenda. And they want to destroy kids' innocence, and they want to destroy kids because the next frontier of their... What do they have left? They have, they've promoted pretty much everything degenerate under the sun. So you've got a couple avenues to go to get your kicks at this point, and that's going to be kids, and that's going to be animals. Those are the only places left for Russell T. Davies to explore. Oh, God, disgusting. And this is the agenda. This is what they want to do. Because when you get into these degenerate lifestyles, the entire way they propagated in the first place is because they were abused as children. And the reason they have these proclivities is because of that abuse, and it's just a vicious cycle. So in their wildest fantasies, they want to abuse children. And so they want to expose children to this. They want children to see it. They want children to grow up thinking it's great. And that's why they're doing the drag shows at public schools. And that's why they're, of course, trying to put these shiny, colorful TV programs in front of little kids in order to push this. So she then quotes Davis at Varieties, I think if you're 6 years old, you don't care. Not at all. But nonetheless, as the world darkens, I do think the world is darkening around queer rights. What the hell? There is a joy and celebration, and there's community. Whether you're 12 years old or just beginning to work out who you are, 62 years old, you've never, and this is him. This is Russell T. Davies. Whether you're 12 years old, he wants 12-year-olds to be in this lifestyle with him. You've never been who you are, or 61 years old like I am and beginning to worry where we are as a society. There's a hero out there cutting his way through the universe, looking damn good in his suits, and doing it with a laugh and a smile. As he's wearing like a woman's blouse here. This is completely intentional imagery. This is mask off, I told you. Russell T. Davies specifically says he wants kids indoctrinated into weird sexualized lifestyles. Crazy. As young as 6 years old. And this is the next frontier because there's nowhere else to go. You have to keep getting that high, and it has to keep getting weirder and stranger, and that's what they want to do. And they think, and it's easy to do it through science fiction, something like this, because it's a different world, right? That's how they get you, and that's how they manipulate you as an audience into saying it's totally okay. But by the same token, we already have the star of the show saying don't watch it. And he wants you not to watch it, and I think that's a great thing. And I think everybody should tune out and not watch this, and definitely don't expose your children to this at this point. This is something that is no longer a children's program. Obviously, it is grooming. It's disgusting, and these people should be ashamed of themselves. And we used to have people in charge of networks to stop this kind of thing, but now it's just like hog wild. I guess they're afraid that they'll get canceled if they tell them, hey, you got to tone back this messaging towards children. It's not okay. That's now they feel protected even in saying that. Wild. Just think about this. It's only been a couple years since they've been pushing this on adults, and now it's being pushed on children everywhere. We saw this first, I think the real first big push on this was Disney's Buzz Lightyear's gay kiss that they put in there. And they're going to be doing more of this in Doctor Who. They've said they're going to do it. Millie Gibson says it's going to be controversial. So this season's going to be the biggest train wreck we've ever seen. It's even worse than Dr. Karen when they made him a woman. That was pushing the trans agenda right there too. They've done it with Rose. They've now made a trans black Rose. And it's only going to go further as this goes along this year. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this, my friends. Hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate you for being here. And make sure to check out the Stars Entwined. We don't have any of this grossness in here. We just have a good story. And I really want more people to discover this and have fun with what we've got going on here. I'll put that link in the description below for you to check out on Amazon. And we'll be back soon. Oh, yeah, hit the like and subscribe too.